Alrighty, hello everybody. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to another video. I kind of have a new setup. I have a new mic. That's why you're able to hear me so well, even though I am so far away from the camera. And I have a new phone that I finally upgraded. Woohoo! So hopefully the camera quality is a little bit better and the audio is a little bit better for these next upcoming videos. I hope you are doing well. Happy April. We're in April now. That's crazy. It is going by so quickly. I don't know about you, but it's definitely how I feel. And we did some rearranging. I don't know if you can tell from this angle, but I will definitely give you more of an update later on that. Today I just thought we would do a couple plant chores. I got a couple new plants I want to show you, and I just want to look at their roots, maybe do some pest treatments or change their soil. They've been chilling out for a couple of days now, so want to investigate them and add them into the collection. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into that. I'm gonna go ahead and move this first. Over here, potted up this gloriosum. And my painted lady. It's gonna go hang out over here for now. I want to look at this Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Maybe put it on a little trellis. See here, so we've got that. Be right back. Some soil. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's get that potting. I was repotting a cactus the other day and I didn't finish cleaning. And here are my kitchen tongs. Set those right there. I've got a cute little leaf popping out. That's fun. Little crystal, cactus soil. I just gotta be aware with this mic that sometimes I just make noises. I think that's a little awkward to get used to at first. So hopefully it doesn't weird anybody out, my breathing or whatever. Alrighty, so we've got this awesome Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Let's check out those roots. I'm curious. Oh, okay. Let's do a repot because I see it has a little plug. And not a fan because I want those roots to grow and get as long as they can. The plug kind of limits their growth. And it's potted in this like cocoa coir, I want to say. Super easy to remove, which is awesome. From those roots, I want to put it into a more chunky soil mixture. Okay. Oh. Yeah, don't be afraid to get a little messy. Bound to happen when you have over 100 plants. Okay, so here's that plug. Let's see if I can show you a little bit closer up. There's that plant. There's that plug. Hopefully you can see that. we're just gonna try and remove as much of this as we can. There goes a root. There we go. It's like a mesh wrap. We want those roots to grow, so let's remove that as carefully as possible without trying to damage any of the other roots. Take all that chunky, or not chunky, it's more dense mixture. Being very careful. It doesn't really have like a huge root system. I honestly was expecting a little bit bigger of a root system, but maybe this plant is just a big plant and it's a fast grower, hopefully. This plant is also known as like the mini monstera, even though it's not technically a monstera. I'm not even sure if it's in the monstera family. I don't think so. It's a Rhaphidophora, so yeah. Mini monstera. It looks like they call it that because it does have fenestrations. It's a vining plant, and I don't know how big the leaves get, but curious to find out. All right, we got that all removed. Pretty much, almost. Oh, wow. This is interesting. It's like, where's the end of this root? Can roots fuse together? Because this looks like it's like looped. I don't know what's going on with that. Here we go. Figured it out. They were kind of together. Okay, that came off pretty easily. We're gonna take this leaf off too. Those two leaves. Awesome. Let's go wash this plant really quick. Give it a good rinse. So I'll take you with me. I have dishes to do right now. Oh, I don't even know. Okay, yeah, you can see. Can you see? Yeah. I always have dishes to do. It's never ending. So I got the iPhone Air, which is like pretty new, I think. I don't know. I was just really drawn to it when I saw it in the phone store in T-Mobile. So I'm just rinsing these leaves off pretty well. This is the newest leaf, so I'm being careful not to damage it too much. Just want to make sure there's no little critters hiding in these crevices or anything like that. Giving it a good shower. Alrighty. Those roots nice and clean. Alright, so now these roots are gonna, ooh, it's okay. Now these roots are going to get longer and grow more. Secondary roots. Hopefully grow more roots all together. But yeah, they definitely have more room to grow now. Yes. Let's go back into the... Okie dokie. I honestly think it can stay in a 4-inch pot. I'm not gonna reuse this one for now. I'm gonna clean that before I use that again. Just make some room. I'm gonna grab another pot. That trellis will work. I got these from the local plant store. And they just have a big donation bin, and I love that. They're not clear, which I prefer, clear pots, so that you can like monitor the soil, see when it needs to get watered, and monitor the roots. But it's okay. I will deal with these free pots, obviously. All right, put a little bit of this chunky soil mix in there. I'm gonna actually put this trellis in as well, just to establish that in there. And the mini monstera. It is already looking for some type of support, and it's probably gonna outgrow this pretty soon. I'll need to get something bigger, but let's just pot that up. I've got this soil mixture, has orchid bark, chunky perlite, little perlite, potting, like the Fox Farms potting soil. I think that's it. Usually I'll add some leca in there and some charcoal, but didn't have any of those amendments today. Alrighty. Seems pretty okay to me. Let's get a little bit more in that back end. Is that so? Alrighty, yes. Okay. I don't even think I need to put Velcro on or any type of wire to, oh, I definitely ripped that leaf. That's kind of sad. Or maybe it was already ripped. Here we go. That's the final result. Should I put some Velcro? I'm okay. That's what it's looking like. Let me go water that in. Looks nice and cute. Look at that. I love it. Awesome. I also got a spring cactus. I'm not sure if this is an Easter cactus, but it's looking like it needs some water. Let's see what this says. A bloom right there. And right there, and some more opening up right there. I don't want to, honestly, let's see here. Okay, looks like it will need a repot. Wow, very nice root system. It just like, I think somebody already took out. I don't want to like mess with this root system too much, but I will loosen the bottom so that they can grow a little more. Let me see if I can find a new pot for this. Some groceries. We found a pot. And it's just a little bit bigger than its other pot. Perfect. Let's put it in its new home. We're just gonna use the same potting soil mix. Hopefully it don't mind that. Let's see, a little bit. Are you itchy? This is an old trick to get it nice and even. in the pot. Little repotting trick. I don't see too many people do this anymore. Hands are still a little wet. So get that nice and compact. Then you just remove that other pot. And now you have a perfect hole for the new growth. Trying to find any dead growth. Let's see here. Ooh. Alrighty. That's about as much as I'm gonna loosen up. Just put that in like so. Now you can just put some soil on top maybe. I'm just gonna use that actually. Just throw that in. Let's see here. Okay, this one's making me a little nervous. My boyfriend bought me this Easter or spring cactus for my birthday just recently. So I want to make sure it transplants well. I'm actually gonna water it with some fertilizer. And I do see a bunch of new growth coming in. And this bloom is just so pretty. Yep, doesn't really smell like anything, but still gorgeous. Alrighty, yeah, I think we've got a nice little repot happening right here. I love this cactus. The more I look at it, I'm like, wow, it's beautiful. Alrighty. And that's it for that repot. All right, let's give that a good water in. Take you along with me for this one. Put that right there. Go. Get some of the water with the fertilizer. I have this mixture of, has a, what is it? I already forgot. It's just a liquid plant food, I think, essentially. I'm just gonna throw that rest in there for that. Let's water that in. Some good plant food. Hopefully it likes that. And then we're just gonna let it drain and put it in its new cover pot. it's kind of perfect. That cute little bloom and the cute little pot. I love it. So this is what that is looking like in all its glory. Oh wow, that bloom looks to be opening up right there as well. I love it, it's so cute. Oh, you look a little cricket. Hopefully that's a little bit straighter. We're gonna put that over here to get some sun. Oh, sorry. That was loud. I gotta get rid of these lights. Is the mic working? I hope so. Hello, happy Sunday, happy Easter if you celebrate. It's my day off. I usually work these days, but we have the day off this year for Easter, and I just so happened to go get some groceries this morning at the local Sprouts, and I saw, you would not believe what I saw. Anthurium luxurians, or that's what they claim it to be, but it could be Anthurium luxurians times radicans. But what do you think? It's got some flowers. Yeah, and it's just so gorgeous. I love the dark foliage. I love how textured it is. It reminds me of my alocasia scalprum, which I'm still grieving because it is currently trying to grow back. But look how gorgeous this is. So I thought I would just bring you along with me while I transition it into its new home, give it some new soil because this soil is super dry. It looks like really root bound, and I kind of just want to freshen it up, make sure there's no pests. So let's do that. Also, thank you for watching. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you're a new viewer, welcome to Alice in Plantyland. I love plants, and I have probably like now 100 plus plants in my collection in my little apartment. So if you're into that type of content, then feel free to subscribe. So I'm gonna go grab a couple things and then I'll be right back. So hang tight. Meantime, can you watch my plant? Hold on, let me get you situated. Okay, there we go. Let's see. There we go. And you can probably, there we go. Be right back. So my boyfriend got me this new mic, so you should be able to hear me still, even though I'm in the next room. I am gonna grab a potting mat, my potting tray, I should say, and some soil. I'm ready to make some more. I have just a little bit left. I think I have just enough for this repot. And I'm gonna grab a clear pot for it. Ooh. And yeah, let's head on back. Here I am, got my tools. Let's do this thing. Alrighty. Let's begin. Let's see what it looks like inside of this basket. I don't know, should I keep this or get rid of it? Can't decide. I can already see, like right here, I don't know if you can see, like the root is already popping out. Oh, Okay, that was easy. It's pretty root bound. It's probably gonna appreciate a new pot, a new soil. Okay. Let's loosen up these roots. I have that one song that's on TikTok right now, stuck in my head. I want your things in my room. I don't remember the rest of the words, but it's a good, catchy song. Wow, look at that root. The soil is really dense. Like, I thought it was super dry, but the further I get in, the more like moist the soil is. I'm gonna try and remove as much soil as I can. Without damaging the roots. I'll come back when I've got more soil off. All right, this is what we're working with now. Pretty much got all of it untangled. There's like this chunk right here still that has some soil. Ooh. It's all wrapped around each other. Alright. It's got some healthy noodle roots. Awesome. Let's wash these roots off and get it nice and clean. I'm gonna, in the meantime, throw this soil out. So, be right back. All right, let's wash these roots. Oh my God. I'd say that's pretty good enough for me. All right, transitioning to the mat. Okay, dokie. Artichoke. We've got the soil right here. Clean roots, clean plant. That in. I feel like it's actually too much. There we go. Does it need a bigger pot? Maybe slightly. Let's go get a bigger pot. Be right back. This is the only other pot that I have, which is an 8-inch pot. We're gonna have to try it. So I don't think that other pot is gonna work. Let's put these roots in. Honestly, yeah. It's gonna like it. Backfill. Backfill. I should have checked my soil before I did this. I think that's gonna have to work for now because I don't have any more soil. Yeah. What do you think? Is it enough soil? All right, I'm gonna water it with some of this water that has fertilizer in it. Oops, I spilled some. I should put it in my pitcher or watering can. And I need a saucer. That is too cool, honestly. I'm not really good at like ending vlogs, I've realized, but that's pretty much it. I just wanted to repot a couple of plants. All those plants are brand new, by the way. I just got them this week, so 3 new plants added to my collection. Yeah, thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video.